what's the important thing to the edge of the streets, and for me being here, is to kind of educate people on how to develop an artist and at least prepare them for the industry. There are a lot of A&R people that don't have ears. There are a lot of people in the industry that don't really know the music like they used to. So what's best, I think, and the best advice I would give to producers and people who are developing in management, who are developing artists, the best advice I'm going to give now, and then I will just present Trey. You know, he's got allergies right now, so I just want to give to show people what the outcome can be. The important thing is to know that if you have an artist, I think the best thing you can do is educate them. When I got into the industry, the main thing you don't do is tell the artist stuff, because that's the first thing they use against you when they blow up. But these days, I wouldn't advise that. I think that you should really teach your artists and show your artists and expose them to as much as possible. Because believe it or not, your artists will embarrass you if you don't teach them stuff. When they get to certain situations like this, when they sit on 106 in Park and they do that, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's like, and they don't have any combo, they don't have anything. I think in the end, the industry will look at you as, you can't produce my artists, and look what you did with your own artists. I'm from old school development. Some of the people that I'm proud and we go back a long ways since we were teenagers is one of them is Carl Thomas, a very good friend of mine. That's my ace boom coon. But he lived with me for 5 years. And in the course of 5 years, he learned a lot about recording. He learned about the industry. He learned, but developed his writing. Now he's my man, he's doing his thing, and I'm proud of him. That is an example of educating an artist. There's another writer named Jonte Austin, who's at an ATL. Met him when he was young, and developed him, worked closely with him. Now he's doing his thing. Leah, he did Sweet Lady with me. A lot of things he's doing. Now I have Trey, who is the next, my ace boom coon, my right-hand man. Trey, just to put it short, he assists me in vocal production when I'm doing vocals for people. And anybody who is ever familiar with anything that I do or know me, know that vocals is something that I do not play with. And I don't care if you don't like me when I'm producing you. Just want to say that. Well, Trey he works closely with me. So that means when the artist is getting on my nerves, I just, Trey comes in, or maybe he'll start, but you never know, the quality does not go down. Now, what does that do for Trey? What that does for Trey is that when it's time for him to do his thing, he already knows what to do. So I can go get a sandwich. I don't need to be there to babysit. He knows how to record. He knows how to work Pro Tools. He knows how to edit. He knows how to chop up, paste. And why not? Why not teach your artists all these things while they're waiting to get a deal? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things they can be learning. By the time they get a deal, let me tell you, the labels will look at your artist like, yo, that kid is a star. Why? Because you taught him so much. And so what I did with Trey is I kept him close with me. Right now, I work with Patty LaBelle. He was right there with. Now he's at the point where I keep him right there with me, and he can just produce as well as I can when I'm there. This is strengthening him. So my best advice to give people, and what's so important, and I thank Felicia for allowing me to be a part of this, is to let people know that, yo, your artist represents you. If you do not educate your artist, I don't care how many people you tell your artist is a star. As soon as those A&R people meet your artist, if they ain't educated, then stardom goes out. It's a shooting star, it's a falling star, it's a wrap. So what I wanted to do is, I wanted to give him, he's got allergies right now, so it's messing with him, but I just wanted to give him a little taste of just, what he does. And before I do that, I just wanted to say another thing is, when we write together, we practice not writing things down just to keep the spontaneity going. There's a lot of things that he says or I say that's funny, and so sometimes you laugh and then you don't write it down or you don't say it. But that thing is very important, because if you laughed and if you bugged out on it, somebody else will. So we like to have fun when we write, and a lot of it, I think the two examples he's going to do tonight is an example of the fun. As a singer, to say Jay-Z first, you know what I mean? He's basically Jay-Z if Jay-Z was a singer. You know, lyrically, he admires Jay-Z's lyrics and sense of humor and the way that he, you know, does his metaphors. And R. Kelly, the soul of R. Kelly, the talent of R. Kelly, the true writer of R. Kelly. And I don't have a problem with saying that because everybody comes from something, someone, or has been influenced. And anybody who goes around saying, "No, my artist is new, man, he got this new vibe," you're lying. Stop it. You're already setting your artist up for damnation. Everybody has an influence. Use the influence. Let people know that your artist, if it's Stevie Wonder, if it's whatever it is, let people know so that they know that you study or your artist studies. So they don't think that they got some idiot artist who thinks they're God's gift to the world and got something new. Nothing's new under the sun.